memory ain't working right now, but I'm hoping that it will come back and I will be like, oh, that's what I was doing. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it since I'm starting a bit later today. Could I?
Spyro, Ripto's still alive, and he's locked us out of the castle. Even worse, he's stolen our new power crystal for the super portal.
Super portal? No!
If you can collect enough orbs, you'll be able to get the power crystal back from Ripto, and we can send you to Dragon Shores.
Oh, that's that area after the final boss you were talking about then. Okay, let me check my guidebook real quick. Let me figure out what was going on up in the booty eye. Okay, yeah, so we went back to World 2 and we 100% everything. Now we're starting World 3, and I think this is the last world before the final. This is the world that has the final boss in it. And it doesn't have as many levels. And then there's one more area after the fact. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, this place is looking kind of thick. It's looking kind of thick. Let's check it out. What's down here? Can I go down there and not die? Yeah, I can, but how do I get back up? Okay, I was suspecting that you could do something with those. Like, there's no way to put those rocks there for no reason, right? I did? I didn't explore this area at all. I don't remember doing that on a rock, though. Maybe I did. I don't know. Hey! Okay, so I see a level. I see a level there. Cool, cool. Whoa! Alright. I'm assuming that's for HP, so if we get hurt, we can kill some penguins, unfortunately. For them. Right? Let me test. Yep, okay. The penguins are HP. How do I get down there? Like, normally, like, intentionally. This rock is way bigger than the other ones. Can I still break it like that? Wow, you can. Oh, that was an orb? Wow. Wow. Okay. See, I thought that one was like unusually larger than the other one, so I was like, it's kind of weird. I don't know if maybe it would be too big for me to break. Oh, Lord. I'm so sorry, Penguin. I did not mean to do all that. Oh, there's some stairs. Okay, I was about to say, like, how are you supposed to, like, intentionally get down there? Because I can cheat and float down there, but is that the way I'm supposed to go? Because you gotta check these stairs, because these stairs be sus sometimes, and you miss gems on them, so I gotta make sure I check them from all angles, because the game be sus out here. Alright, so I think I got all of them. Alright, so we got a bunch of these. I hit a penguin by mistake. I am sorry. Can you go over there? That looks like you could kind of cheat over there, but probably not. They'll probably just kill me. And nothing down here, right? Yep, nothing down there. And we can go in here. Oh, look, a doucher. Oh, this is that level you're probably talking about. You have to pay him for... You said this is the last level you pay him for? Might as well just get him out of here.
One last Speedway adventure for you, Spyro? It's not too expensive, you know. You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
Ah. This is the last Speedway in the game? Honestly, I could be a rebel and go for that first. Why does it look like there's something up here? How do I get that? This is interesting. There's an Orbo up there. I see it. An Orbo. You see that Orbo? I gotta figure out how to get there. I might just go into that Speedway right now. Frick it. Just go into the last one. Hold on. Let me just examine that. I don't think you can land on that. I don't think you can land on that. If I'm missing something, I'm gonna come for that. Yeah, do it before I pass out. All right, let's give the last speedway a shot. Oh, it's a goat. Oh, they thick. They thick out here. Oh, and there's some motorcycles. Uh-oh. And there's some rings. And these are the same biker dudes I was already killing. I probably don't want to follow them like this. It's probably not ideal, but they're kind of slow. So maybe it's okay. This might be losing time now. One more? Oh no, one more. Oh, there you are. No, hit him! No! I think that was the last of it. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Oh, that would have been so sick if I first tried it. First try? I couldn't get myself aligned for them. They were just in an awkward position. You know what? This might be more efficient right here. I could be wrong. We're gonna go for it. Oop. Wait, hold up. No! Oh no, there's one more! He's gotta be coming from this way, right? Yeah! Get out of here, dick! Wait a minute, where are the vultures? Oh no, the vultures are all the way over here! No! Oh no, this is bad. I'm not gonna make it. Oh dang, these vultures are in such an awkward spot. They're not even over here either. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's a yike. Where the hell are those vultures at in comparison? That's what I need to figure out. I need to figure out how to get to them fast. I think the original path was the ideal one. Oh, no. And I just try to get some of those as I'm going through here so I have less to do. That's all the goats, and these are all the rings. Seems like it might be ideal to come behind them here because this leads me to where the vultures are. Could be wrong. But I have no idea where the vultures are aside from taking these dudes out. Oh no, this is so bad. This whole section here is so bad. Oh, and look at him. He's this gotta be a better way, right? Ah! Can I get him? I did it! Freak you! I was so tired last night. I slept 11 hours. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, you need your beauty sleep when you're recovering. So, you good. Okay, we know there's a secret in here, right? Right? There's always a secret. So, where is it? Yo, what's up, Practice? Is there a secret in this one? There has to be. There's no reason this one would stand out. I feel like it has to be here. Something in this area. Because this area is weird. Like, it just looks so much different from everything else. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Is it just supposed to just stand out like that? Is it just weird? Oh, dang, he cucked me. What the? Really? There's nothing here? You know, fire those or nothing? These look so unique. It makes you think there's something there. Best mashed potato streamer on Twitch. What? Homie, bro, you're gonna need to explain. I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know if we're trying to fight. I don't know if you're trying to catch me outside. I'm so sorry for that cringe joke. I know I destroyed everyone's lives. Oh Lord, I can't fly for nothing. All right. No. This has to be something, right? Why do you go so fast on that? I think you die if you hit the lava, so then they had to save my eye sac right there. There has to be a reason you can go so fast here, right? Dang it! Was that an arrow? What was it called? Canyon Speedway. It's something with this path, right? This running path. I just realized I could have been running to go faster on for these tractors. So that's how you do that. Man, rip. Am I going in a circle? I think I'm going in a circle. Because they were going in a circle. I thought maybe there's a path. A hard left. Oh! Oh! Oh, frick! Oh! Oh! Oh, no one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw that. Don't worry about it.
All right, Spyro. Are you ready to try out my plane? I just fixed it, and I'm pretty sure it won't crash now.
I don't know, bro. I don't trust you, but I gotta trust
Okay,
you.
Spyro,
So here we go.
Here's what you've got to do. I've got the plane on remote control, so all you have to do is hit the targets with your machine gun. Press circle to fire the gun, and use the D-pad or analog stick to aim.
Wait, what? It said a high difficulty? I was in... Oh, God!
Hey, you missed the target. That's okay.
Shut up, bro. Dude, this is just so bad. The way it feels is terrible. And you don't have that much control. I'm just gonna spam frick it. No. Break. It makes me feel like I can use whatever you call it, like the analog stick to like change the camera, and I can't. So I'm like trying to tell myself you cannot you cannot control anything but what you're aiming at. I can't believe I still got that. Did I do it?
Hey, you nailed all of the targets. It must be because you had such a good
Frick
fire.
yeah! It is! Give me that Orbo Daddy! That was second try, but we're gonna call it a first try because the first try doesn't count. So, I'm just kidding. First try! Alright, so that was 100% the speedway. That was the last speedway and we finished it. Dope. That was fun. That was a fun speedway. It was kind of chill. I would say that was like one of the easiest ones. It was just the vultures were a little bit awkward, but that would have been way easier if I realized I could just run on the tractor track. Okay, so we still know there's an orb down there. I wasn't able to reach. Oops. Oh, Lord. I'm so sorry. I was just trying to run faster. I'm sorry, bro. Let's go in the Mystic Marsh for now, since this is like right in front of our eye sack. Leave the penguins alone! I'm just saying, if I saw that as a kid, I would be scarred for life. I'm just saying. Like, what is that? I feel like that would be traumatizing. Like, what is this?
Things just aren't the same since our magic fountain shut off. It sure would help if you could find out what evil force is behind this disaster.
Well, your voice is chill and makes me feel confident, so that helps with the fact that you look like you would murder me in my sleep. How could you actually hit me? Oh, Lord! Oh, that's how you get rid of you. Okay, got you. Dang, I'm dying over here. Hold up, wait a minute. Anything cool in here? Nothing? There's gotta be something with this, right? But I can't dive, so maybe not. It won't let me dive. So I don't think... I thought those are buttons on the ground, but it looks like they're not. Oh, man, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh, no, he throws a lot. Okay, I need some health. Help me. This level's mean. Oh, Lord! Where the elephant? No, please help. I just got completely annihilated. Oh no. My eye sack. Oh, okay. You have to do that. Okay, got you. He's one of those. Got you. Is there a monkey? Yes, there is. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Oh my god, you're so annoying. How do I hit you? There we go. You were high as hell. I couldn't reach you. Aside from this level being mean, it's not too bad so far, but like this level has a lot of pain. There you go. Get out of here. Okay. Can I do anything with these trees? No? Oh. Yep, I knew it. Stuff in the water. Oh, dang, them fish look dangerous. It's hard to see. Okay, I gotta do something with that duck, I'm sure. Or whatever the hell that was. A geese? A goose? A goose geese? A goosa? Oh, Lord! I hit it at the wrong time. I thought I timed it right. I did not time it right. Okay. Pop up for some air! Ah! What? What to say? How the hell do I get up from here? Wait a minute. Does that elephant have like a shell on its back? It looked like it had a shell on its back. I think that elephant has some issues. I think it doesn't know what it is. It's confused. I'm assuming that's death over there, so we're not gonna do that. Get out of here, fricker. Get out of here, you frick! Or it's a pimple and it says really bad acne. Oh no, dude. I timed that bad. Oh no, I knew he was coming too. That was unacceptable. I'm gonna need all these frogs. Hit the frog. How many enemies in this level? 36! What the? Alright, alright. They losing it out here. They crazy out here. Not sure why I did that. Okay, you're an orb. You're an orb person. I gotta explore more before I go uppers. Let me heal. Honestly, I need some healing. Is that all that was down here? You coming here saying what practice? What I really need to know is what the hell you were talking about. About me being the mashed potato streamer. I need to know, bro. Oh, almost missed you. Need you. I need you all to die. Oh, I thought I could cheat that. Okay. Okay, so we're full health. Save. Go up here. See what's going on up on the tops. Got a lot of gems over here. Oh no. There we go. Ha! You missed me! There's stuff up there? Interesting. Did I go over here? Why did I not go over here? Alright, alright. Something over there. Oh, this is how you get over here. Gotcha. Okay, so we can spring right now, which is good. Good to know. Ah! Oh, frick. I thought he was gonna knock me down. I was about to be so mad. Ah! Ah. Oh, Lord. I need some health. I have no more sparks. Oh, Lord. I did not mean to do that. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh, man. This level is huge, dude. Okay, well, here's a life. But what I really need is some health. Here we go. Jeez. Man, this level's big. So much to it. Yes, save. Thank you. That's weird. That's really weird. What's that for? Okay, so this will take us back down. We don't want to do that right now. That has to be there for a reason. Is there anything I can do with this? There's no way this is just there, right? Aw, dang. Trying to cheat. Trying to cheat over here. Won't let me. Oh, I keep forgetting to look at the map. I've been not looking at this map this whole time. There's 6 more enemies. Alright, well, actually, I want to get back over here because there was a dude over there, so maybe he would talk to me about something. Oh, we didn't get up there. Still. Spring. Okay. This is like an orb challenge.
Ah, Spyro, a friendly face. A bunch of rotten thieves have stolen the spark plugs, and I'm stuck here. Please get the 4 plugs back.
Dude, all I gotta know, all I'm wondering is how you got your car up here, bro. Where did you come from? No! Ah, frick! Dang it! I can't believe I just missed that jump. That was so bad. What do you gotta say?
What? Oh, I must have dozed off there. Golly, looks like I let the fountain
Yo, what's
switch
up,
off.
Hangman?
Here, take this orb and, don't mention my little nap to Hydrar, okay?
What? You just give me an orb? Oh my god, it's Rue from, what? It looked like they just ran into the wall. It straight up looked like they just ran into the wall. Oh, well, good morning. This water feels very random. There's gotta be something with some of these, right? I don't know what it is, but... Okay, so this dude just randomly gave me an orb. Then we got kangaroos. Are these the thieves I'm supposed to be getting the things back from? Ah, cuckball! What is this? What's this? Is this a spring? Oh, yes, yes. I can't see. My camera! My camera! Oh. No, you cuck 9! Yo, what's up, TJ Wolf? How you doing? You can make all those jumps charge jumping, can you? Because that's what I was trying to figure out, because I want to just run. Oh, yeah, okay. Dang it, you cuck! How do I get up? I have to 100%. I can't. I came so far. Don't discourage the dream. Do I have to like touch him? Or do I have to just burn him? That's what I need to figure out. I just have to touch him. Okay. Are you serious? There you go. Bro got popped! That literally looks like an alcohol bottle when it floats up. I'm sorry, bro. That's all I see. I see an alcoholic beverage. Okay, and one of them holes is up here. Somewhere. Where are you at? There you are. There you are, being a cuck! Oh, I didn't even come over here yet. You go swimming up in the booty eye? Oh man, I didn't even know this whole area was here. Holy frick. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a little bit of an annoying path, but okay. Might make some weird faces here. No! No, 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 no! We lost so much speed! I forgot the thing inverts. Yeah, suck it, nerd. Okay, so where was the other one? I don't remember seeing another. Oh, there you are. Over there being a doucher. What's this? Why do I keep seeing all these random things here? They have to mean something, right? Wow, I would have missed these. Didn't even think about doing that. What? Homie bro just got caught. He just got caught. Yo, do that again. Do that again. Is that the speed strat?
Wahoo! I'm back.
You did
in
not just
business.
teleport me.
Here.
There was orbs over there, butt face. How do I shoot this down? That's what I need to figure out. I don't see anything to shoot over here. Oops. Ah, Lord! Oh, this is where I wanted to go. This is where I saw the gems. Yeah. And there's more. Didn't even know this was here, so good thing I came here. Whew. We almost got everybody. We got four more enemies. Hmm. Yo, what's up? I Game for Pain. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Now.
Is this another challenge? The ivory from those beasties before they disappear? Yeah, he gave me the spark plug one. Is he asking for another task? Or was I just... Oh, then he's done. He's whistling, so I thought he wanted me to come over to him. Homie bro's louder now that I helped him. I'm doing pretty good, though. I'm chilling. We chilling out here, eating booty eye. What I'm trying to figure out is what these random things do. Like, there's a lot of random items around here. I did find the professor, and I ignored him. I gotta figure out where he was again. I think he was on the first floor. It was the first level. Yeah, I straight up saw that man and was like, nah, I'm not going to him. I gotta find him again. He's gonna tell me to do some stupid-ish. I think he was in No. This is how you go up. Where was that man? And those ducks, I had a feeling. Oh, yeah, that's what happened. I jumped over here. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I know I found him. Hey, doucher.
Ah, Spyro, so glad you're here. I'm perfectly useless without my trusty pencil, and I seem to have lost it. I do have this extra egg. Perhaps you can trade it for my pencil.
What? Pick up the egg and trade it with who? With whom? I wasn't paying attention. If he said so, if he said who, that's fine. But what I'm gonna do, go ahead and do is use this egg to get that balloon. So I don't know who he wants me to trade that with, but we're just gonna do this right now. Or not. Or we're not doing that. I just go way higher. Can I actually throw that up there? I'm pretty sure I can. I just have to go higher, like throw it like way above, higher than I realized, maybe. What? No! No! You can glide out of the spring thing and flame the balloon. Oh, is that what they want you to do? Wait, so what happened to the egg? Do I have to go back and get it? Okay, so if that's what they want me to do, I'm gonna come back to this. Wait, no. I think I know what to do with the egg.
Here's another.
Shut up and give me the egg. Is it this duck? Is it the duck? Yeah, but I thought I was trading an egg. Oh, I'm trading an egg for a pencil. Oh, my bad. I wasn't thinking about that. Oh, never mind. That's not. There has to be something with the duck. Come on. Why is that there? I don't think ducks lay eggs, do they? I don't really know. I don't know. I don't remember that. I don't remember my animal knowledge anymore. Oh my god, are you serious? It's one of those. So I'm assuming he won't take it. Oh, those nests that I found. Okay, I figured so, because that was weird. Wow. And I have to figure out how to get it in here. Do I have to aim it? Do the aim thing? I saw these and I was like, there has to be something with this too, right? What the hell is that? That's what all these random things were? Is that what this is about? God dang it. I don't know what this is. So this might not be the one that goes in here, right? A fruit. Okay. Maybe it goes in this one. Bro, if you miss, just throw it in there, you dick. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna... Bro, how do I get it in here? Oh, like that. Okay, I thought that you didn't have to aim, alright? Oh! Oh! So the duck does matter. Oh, frick, I can't go that way. The duck does matter. I knew it. I can't believe the duck matters. My heart. I knew this duck mattered. Wait, is that not how I give it to you? Do I have to throw it in your eye sack? Hold on. Okay, I throw it in your eye sack. Hold up. What the hell is that? Is that an onion? Turnip? Do I go back up? I think I go back up. And put it in... Do I put it in the pot now? I guess, because they're cooking up some turnip stew. Or don't worry, I'm gonna help you with your turnip stew. What? Don't worry, I'm gonna help you with your turnip stew. A coin? Who? Huh? Oh, the fountain. Oh, those were... I did think that those were buttons. Okay, yeah, that was 5-head. The button. I thought those are buttons in here. You're right. Now this makes sense. Everything that I looked at... Are you serious? Yeah, everything that I looked at is a part of this quest. So it's like, I found everything, and I was like, why the hell is this here? What? Yeah, the game hates me. It's okay. Oh, wait, no. Did it not need to go in the top? Oh, it didn't need to go in the top. It just needs to go here. I think, right? Just up here? Bro, please. Please stop. This game hates me. There we go. Is that a pencil? Dude, that's like the most childish pencil I've ever seen in my... That's literally a preschool pencil. Homeboy's got that childish pencil.
My pencil! Now I can begin calculating the age of the universe again. Here, take this orb. Alora says she thinks I'm going to lose it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I don't know why your quest was so dumb, but it's okay. Ew. Calm down now, buddy. You're gonna make us sick over here. Alright, Alright, so you were saying that I could do a flip from the spring and fire on the balloon. Okay, hold up. Dang it! Yeah! Wait, that's not everything? Oh, what the freak? Wait, I didn't kill everybody yet? What? What am I missing? I was in here. Oh my god, this level is confusing as hell. Oh. Oh, y'all thick as hell down here. There we go. What the set? Oh, oh, am I stuck? Oh, frick. I thought I was stuck in the ground. Woo! No, because remember at that guy who just randomly gave me an orb, there's a teleporter. How do I get back? What the frick? There's a dude in the... How the hell do I get back? What the frick? I was here before. I'm confused. Oh, I gotta go back in here. That's how it works. Alright, he just randomly gave me an orb. I went up to him, and I thought he was, like, the last guy I had to talk to. This dude. Like, he just randomly gave me an orb, and then, like, this portal was here. So, like, I was like, oh, this has to be the end, then. Oh, maybe. I'm just kidding. This wouldn't traumatize you as a kid? What is that? It looks like a sus. That's what it is. He's a sus one. Okay, so we 100% that now. So we got 3 more levels left, and then the rest of this winter tundra. Uh-oh. I did not mean to do all that. Okay. So we can go this way. So let's try to go this way. This way is cool. Oh, well, it needs help, and it would traumatize me in my childhood. I'm sorry. Oh, not this doucher again. You better not be asking for another pencil.
Well, it's some consolation that you've collected so many orbs. My high-tech portal here will take you to Cloud Temples.
So you're useless. Okay, you just opened up the portal that should have been open already. Okay, douche. His head is massive, bro. I'm just kidding. Professor's cute, but he's also sucks. Oh, God. Oh, okay. That's very rude. Just like your nose. My nose kind of thick, I won't lie. This game teaches abuse. Ah, that hurts my booty. All right. Cool. I'm gonna burn your flag. Oh, I didn't have to jump. This place sure does look interesting. Why that's like a cat? Dang, this is sad. Yo, what's up, Doom? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. No problem with high nose, ho. What? Wait, what? Can I get burnt by this? No, okay. I was just curious. That was so rude. Ow, that was also rude. I'm gonna need you guys to chill. This abuse is not warranted. Oh no, Sparks is gone. My T key is FE on my laptop, and I don't know how to fix the. All right, gotcha. First, you should stop trolling now. That's a good start. Why do I feel like I missed something? I'm just kidding. No problem with the nose. I'm just messing with you. No problem with your nose, ho. Why are they throwing those? There has to be something with that, right? Can I throw it at you? Oh, frick, I missed. Never mind. Oh, I got full health again. Okay, never mind. Wonder if they make haunted PS1 discs this year. That's a thing? This is where I was, right? Why? Why? I keep having trouble falling asleep at night. It's really annoying because I want to go to bed early. Oh, see, I was wondering if it did. Sorry. Yo, Peep was originally featured on Haunted PS1 disc? Really? I didn't know that. That's cool. They should really finish that game, seriously. I'd hella play that ish. Boner. Uh-oh. Man, these levels are so big. There's so much stuff to them. Not sure where to go first. Uh-oh. How many enemies up in here? Okay, we're almost done all the enemies. Okay.
Our bell towers have been invaded by trolls.
I was not trying
might
to talk
be
to you,
able
but
help,
okay.
But you can't beat them without activating this power-up.
I mean, I don't have to do everything right now. No, there's a whole nother area after, remember? Yeah. Yo, what's up, Billy Bob? Billy Bob. Appreciate the good luck. Good luck, Dad. I can't believe you would say that. So mean. Just kidding. Alright, what you gonna tell me to do?
I'm a secret agent. I'm going to my secret hideout. Only members of my secret club are allowed to go there.
Oh, wait,
I'm
bro,
not
thick as
leaving
hell.
Unless you hide behind that tree, so you can't see me.
What? What kind of weird quest is this?
This time
Dude, what the hell? I will, hold on, I'm just trying to figure this out. Oh my god, how long do I have to wait, you weirdo? know why these weird trees were here. Look at that jump. What? I had to go faster? Bro, I literally
This time I better not
I
touch
literally
this
accidentally
behind
pushed
me.
too far to the right.
Hideout.
That looks so bad. Right. What? I'm behind the
This time
tree,
I
you
better not
butt
catch you
sack!
sneaking behind-
Dax Nerfy never transformed. No one saw that. No one saw No one saw that. Yo, welcome back. Welcome back to the hacks.
I'm too fast for any.
What? That door slammed right in my face. Freaking hell. Am I supposed to get all these gems at the same time?
What? You managed to get here without following me? You must be a member of my secret club after all.
Wow.
Take this secret decoder. It will allow us to send secret messages.
What is this mission? Look at these beautiful plants that I can't burn. This is their secret hideout. They must really like plants. Aw. What? Oh, that was weird. The camera got stuck. Okay, so I can't go back. See, that's why I was freaking out, because I wasn't sure if I could go back and get everything. But I can, so good. Just now the area is open up to me. Yeah. Ooh, how do you get over there? What's this? Have I been down here? Huh. Yeah, unlike Jack 2. Don't even remind me of that trash. I hate games that do that. That is so cringe, and it's such a contrast from the original Jack that it's actually sad. Stop getting glitched on the door. Oh, almost missed y'all. Absolute cringe. There's a reason why I would never 100% any other Jack game. Could have started doing those annoying things. Because I'm not good enough. I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I could do it. But I really don't like games that are like that. It's so annoying. 3 might be easier, but it still has that same annoying concept. I wonder how you supposed to get these. It still has that same kind of annoying concept to it where it's like you have to like things are hidden in like weird as hell places, and I don't know, it's just not as fun as it was in Jak 1 to collect things. Like Jak 1 just made it fun. Oh, I have to burn you. It's like, what?
Spyro, you have freed our city from the claws of those evil warlocks. Please, take this orb.
Thank you for the orb, Dick! Alright, so we killed all the enemies. Now we just need to get one more orb and all the gems. And there was an area that I didn't even go to. I think it was like, it was supposed to make me go up higher somewhere. I need to figure out how to get this. I'm not 100% sure how to get that right now. That's definitely... What? Oh, this is that mission that we saw in the demo disc.
Our mystical belt.
Or not the demo disc, like the demo it shows in the beginning. Okay, okay. So this is the last orb. Ah, dang, this looks rough. I'll come back to that. Let me go up to this real quick. Oh, that takes me back over here. I don't think I've been over here. Have I? No, yeah, I did. Where are the rest of those gems? Because, like, I'm missing, like, over 100. Oh, I see that there's some up there. Okay, yeah. Okay. So I have to do this. Yeah, fair. Oops. Do I want you? Oh, they want you to do it like that. Okay. Sorry. I mean, you can lay down and watch. And if you fall asleep, you fall asleep. The rest of the gems are in that above room, and then also in the metal crate that you need. Yeah. That's what I was saying. I haven't figured out what needs that, but I know it's something. Oh, are you serious? I have to wait. Oh, dang it. Okay. There's more bells? Oh, frick, I didn't even see that. What the frick? No! Wait, what? Oh, wait a minute. I see. No, I don't see. Actually, what? Do I have to be up there to get it? I probably don't, right? Oh. I was overthinking that one.
I
My bad.
suppose you want an orb for doing that. Well, I'm afraid not. There's still one bell left. You can get to it by using the whirlwind behind me.
Okay, well, in the meantime, I'm gonna get all these. Of course. There you go.
Thanks, Spyro. I didn't think you could do it. Here, have a souvenir from the Mystic City gift shop.
Thank you, bro! Woohoo! Now, I'm assuming there is a rocket up here that I missed. Oh, it's not like up here that I need, right? It's over here. There we go. Is that everything? Unless I missed something, it should be. I missed something? Oh, what the frick? I didn't even see those! Wow! Most obvious things ever, and I didn't see it. How do you get out of here again? I don't even remember. You can just leave, right? And that's how it works in this game. Save. And just leave. Alright. Making progress! Oh, okay. Wow. Aw, that's cute. It's cute! Alright, 2 more levels left. Well, it's cute. The love between the goats were cute. Okay, bro, not the assault. Oh God, that's hilarious. Oh, frick, I missed. Alright, there we go. Well, this place looks pretty gemmed up. How many orbs? I only have one. I got one that was a rock. And I found the other one. It's on a river. I don't know how to, like, in the water. I don't know how to get to it. It was on top of like a waterfall. I gotta figure out how to get to it. Alright, well here's one of the levels.
I can see you've learned the value of orbs, Spyro. This touchy gate should work perfectly with the help of your impressive...
So you won't even be able to access some of these if you don't have enough orbs, and then you have to go back. Okay, I see how they got you. I see how... Ooh. You can climb up. Oh, I see an orb over there. Okay, so now I know where the rest of the orbs are. I'm not talking to her because she's probably going to tell me I can do the boss, and I'm not doing that right now. Can I hit this without talking to her? Okay, there we go. Good. Are you eating me? Oh, you're eating me. Oh, no. Whatchamacallit? People told me I can do the boss. Somebody told me I could do the boss last time. No, I'm not eating you. I could probably do it from here, right? Do I need to not? Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm assuming I was supposed to use that to do it and not what I just did, but okay. Water. It's just water. But does the water have something for me? Oops. Forgot. Alright. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Looks like there's nothing but go down. Oh, okay. This is how you get to that waterfall. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, game. Alright, we got all the orbs. That was easy. I was like, I saw that orb before, but I didn't know how to get to it. Now we know how to get to it. Wow, we're almost done all the orbs, gems here. I have to be missing something obvious then. There's no way that there's just that little bit left, right? Talk the font. Okay. Up, up, up. Stairs are pain in this game. I don't know if I can do that faster or not.
All right, Spyro, you've got the orbs. Defeat of Ripto is only moments away, right?
Okay, but can I just grab the gems? Yeah! You thought it was 60 orbs? Yeah, someone was telling me I could fight the boss before. Someone was telling me I could fight the boss like early as hell. Alright, so we have this level here. And then we have that level in there with the scientist. And then we have the final boss, and then there's one area after that. I'm trying to figure out if I should stop early this time, because we're just sleepy, and he probably wants to see the end of the game. I still think 40 is way too much because the challenges are awful. Yeah, the challenges aren't that great in this game, but I've been having fun 100%ing it. Like, it's been worth it for me. But I do still think that Spyro 1 is better, but this game is not bad. This game is not a bad upgrade. It's chill. It's fun. And Spyro 3, 100 eggs is better because the minigames are a lot more fun. Well, I am excited to get to play that soon. We should be able to play that next time. I'm assuming this is the portal that will open up when you beat the boss and everything. To the last area. But yeah, I might stop here today. Do a shorter stream and then do these 2 levels. Wait, why does this one not have a name?
I can.
What the hell? Oh, now it does. That was weird. Metropolis. And then we have what's this one called? Robotica Farms. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I didn't know what you meant by that because you said the name of a level and I was like, what? Because I didn't get there yet. So I was like, what are you talking about? I'm assuming this is what I was supposed to do to get up here, right? Oh, no. This is a quicker way to get up the stairs. Oh, okay. Cool. Didn't even know. All right. Good to know that now. But yeah, this was chill. Next stream, I will 100% be beating the game. So that's fun. But yeah, appreciate anyone who hung out today. Have a great rest of your Sunday. And I'll catch you Thursday, hopefully.